This is Ruben Lowing. Hey, it's Sunday. Do a little leadership talk here. So I've been, trying to get my numbers up and talking to people and people that I can talk to, right? People that I know fairly well. And I have a lot of friends that, um, because they age, they've saved, they've got their annuities or they're, you know, they're they're in a good spot. Okay. And but I'm like I'm sharing what I got with them, right? So I'm showing them. Some of them don't want to hear it, don't want to see the presentation. They want to get on Zoom. Okay. I send them information, and they jump to assumptions. And the number one I get, this is this an MLM? Is this a pyramid? And my best friend from back home growing up, right? And he's like, he, I was doing a Zoom meeting for somebody, and they were, you know, tagged along. They didn't say nothing. They watched me make the presentation, do the 7 steps, and then they text me afterwards. We need to talk. Okay, and after 10 minutes, that guy was just totally shut down on you, and well, he wasn't in the demographic. He wasn't, in the, wasn't married. Kids were grown. Um, you know, he's just not. He's later on in his life, right? He's got other things he's focused on, but that's okay. He knows people, all right, and he understands what we're doing. And then my friend's like, so is this a pyramid? Oh no, it's not a pyramid, right? And what is that to you, right? And I'm saying we recruit. Oh, it is a pyramid. I'm like, okay, let's look at that. You were in the real estate business, and so was I. Okay, and didn't your broker recruit people? Well, we recruit people. Okay, the difference is that my broker, I had a um, very difficult person to deal with. He was another ex-Navy SEAL, went to had an MBA, went to law school, and he was a bipolar alcoholic. And we almost get in a fist fight every day, right? And after a year, I went on my own, and just down the street from his office, right? And I did pretty good for about 5 years, right? Right in his neighborhood, right? And and nothing, he didn't benefit from that at all. Okay, there was, he had no, and I'm not going to say he didn't train me. He taught me how to calculate the good faith estimate and the truth in lending down to the penny. All right, and but it didn't benefit him at all. All right, or in our business, I want to help somebody, you know, become their go SMD. I want them to be able to open up their office, right? Because the company pays me. Okay, which model would you rather have? Think about that. And that's exactly what I said to him. Okay, you got to look at this thing the right way. There are so many people out there that need help. Okay, just because they don't have the information, they don't know. Okay, and if we don't show them, they're never going to get this information. Okay, and if the people you're talking to, they know a ton of people that are having issues, right? And if they don't introduce them to us, right, so we can teach them, all right, they're never going to know, and they're never going to get out of their situation. They're going to get older, and then they can't take advantage of what we have, and then they're just going to work until they die. All right, and think about this for a minute. What if you didn't have to worry about working for a living? What would you do? Who would you help? Okay, would you think about that? My mind goes, I would love to be preaching the word, right? I would love to be, um, what's really, what I really like doing. And my friend who was a realtor, and he was great at it. I'm learning from him, okay? How to, you know, discern where that person's focus is, okay? Where to figure out what's important to them, okay? And then say, hey, let's see if we can't make that happen for you. I love that. I love, and another thing I like to do is get people over their fears. I mean, in boxing, that was easy to do. Okay, it didn't take long either, right? Um, After a while, you start realizing, you know, you know, people aren't superhuman, right? They, you can give it just as good as you can get it, right? And this it's a little different because people what they say isn't always what's really the deal. They cover things up. Okay, you can tell. It's like instinctively. I learned it from boxing. When people get really aggressive at you, they're hiding something. Okay, they're hiding something. Something is they're insecure about, and that's why they're being aggressive. They don't want you looking there. Okay, and most people aren't used to that. Okay, stay away from them. I'm like, no, let's find out what that is. I mean, what are the chances? Are you gonna swing on me? Pull a gun on me? You know, that those odds, chances are that ain't gonna happen. Okay, and you gotta be secure for yourself that you don't attack back, and you just pay attention and listen to people. And people are like, oh, he must be okay because nobody else will put up with this. They don't have any other. They don't have any other arsenal. No other weapons in their arsenal, right? So then they stop fighting you. Okay, but the thing is, when you look at what we do, right? There's, what is a pyramid? Hey, the Transamerica building, sure enough, is a pyramid in San Francisco. Okay, what they're talking about is a Ponzi scheme, and that's where money's made off of money, and there's no real product being um, exchanged. Okay, a lot of these other, you know, MLMs, they're overpriced products, vitamins, soap, right, cleaning supplies, things like that. They're overpriced, okay, and but that's how they have enough to pay the you know pay their distributors, okay, and otherwise there's just not enough profit margin, okay. Same thing with that's why some of the companies that do mostly term policies, that's why they have expensive term policies, because there's not a lot of money in that. Okay, so they increase the cost so they can pay some kind of commission out, right? You got to do a ton of them to make any money. All right, and that's not what we are. Okay, and then when you get people that had this happen recently, right? Let's talk apples and apples. All right, let's look at what your term policy is compared to a Transamerica term policy, or a Pacific Life or Nationwide term policy. Okay, and then because that's how they try to get you. Like, there's a lot less expensive policies out there, right? And they try to show somebody a term. Okay, well, a term is not so inexpensive when you live past that term, and then you got to renew it. Okay, so, anyways, that is when you know what you got compared to what else is out there, including mortgages and real estate, or where's somebody hard? Do they really want to help people, or they just want to, make big money? All right, have a great Sunday.